Bisbing, the UFC's changed massively since you won your title. I mean, and the game constantly is evolving. What's better now and what's better versus your era?
What's better now? I mean, obviously, the fighters are taken care of so well. Yeah. You know, I mean, the Performance Institute, the weight cuts, even though we were laughing about that thing before, but the weight cuts and the advice and the resources and the diet.
He wasn't laughing.
And everything. Everything that the UFC offer. I mean, geez, you guys are soft. Back in my day, we didn't get anything. We didn't get anything, bro.
Whoa.
Right?
So he was talking about your boy.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
No. Like,
crazy.
I'd fly to Australia.
First class.
First class. And, you know, we'd have to go up to a restaurant and, like, you know, we'd look at the menu and see what there is. And, like, you know, I'd say about, I guess I can eat that. And then I'd say to the waitress, I say, no salt, please. I'm actually allergic to salt. And they'd be like, you can't be allergic to salt. I'm like, trust me, I've got a rare condition. I'm allergic to salt. Because the chefs always put the salt on it because they want it to taste good. But, like, that's just one example of the shit you have to go to because you're on the road. You guys, you get spoon-fed. You get it all given to you.
Wait, how do they get food? How do you guys get food at the fights?
Bring the meals.
I'm teasing.
That's crazy.
But they do get the meals. And I'm being silly. And
No,
joking,
but it's true though because that last
But it's great. No, I know.
Podcast, someone said that I had no clue.
They get given but it's awesome. It's a really good sign of the evolution of the sport.
Yeah.
I'm only being silly when I'm joking.
No, but no, honestly,
one
hey,
thing.
Well, the thing is okay. Here I'm gonna tell you the difference between
like
old school and the new school. For sure, the new school got more talent and more skill, for sure. Yeah, and then the old school are more tougher, for sure.
The old school are more tougher?
More tougher, for sure. Like, you guys are just dog it out, you know? Yeah. And the newer, like us fighters, we just better.
Yeah, the skill levels go.
Saying that to Michael Bisping.
No, I'm saying
one
like
of the biggest dogs the UFC's ever seen, and he's looking at you like, yeah, you guys were just dogs, but we're actually skillful fighters.
We're a bunch of
I like this new Joshua man. I like the champ.
I like
the champ energy.
I like this version as well. I see him outside in the car park, but it's all good. No, but you're right though, because the level of the sport gradually gets better and better.
Yeah.
I mean, world records always get broken.
Sir.
The sport science gets better. The nutrition gets better. The technique. You guys are learning how to do arm bars and shit like that, you know, on your first day. I remember when I was training, you know, trying to figure out how to escape triangles. I remember now you just go on YouTube and you can see 20 ways to escape a triangle. I remember sitting around a mat. There was me, Dan Hardy, Paul Daly, and a few others going, right. And one of us would get someone in a triangle and we're spitballing and just like coming up with ideas and trying shit to try and escape a triangle.
Yeah.
To making it up ourselves. You know what I mean? Whereas now you just go on YouTube and there you go. You got a million tutorials.
Yeah, you're pioneering the game too, though. I feel like back then, even like Coach Perillo would say, is like the way people approach fight camps, the way people approach fights, and the way you were able to even watch tape and what you were going to see. Like, it's just a completely different era. It's not like, I'm not saying you grew up and fought in the VHS era, but it is a completely different era from the amount of tools and resources they're given now. And I do think, like, one thing, for example, a lot of fighters, they come on here and people get a completely different side of them. But even their fighting style, people are tending to be like, well, we still haven't seen enough from him. And I believe that's why John Jones said something about, you know, he likes footage on fighters. Yep. And if he doesn't have enough footage on a fighter, you know, this is just what I've seen on the internet. It was something to that point. I don't want to quote, you know, misquote John Jones because he's the GOAT. But I do believe that people do appreciate the level of footage now. But with social media and the way the training camps are set up, like we were talking about our last podcast, the biggest misconception about fighters. Something as a coach, what do you think the biggest misconception people have about the way he fights and who he is as a fighter as his coach?
Ooh,
I thought he was a quiet, nervous little guy until he started shit talking 5 minutes ago.